Well, I think that any safe place for young people to come and have an opportunity to, first of all, just sing in front of their peers in a safe place, safe emotionally, because it's a hard thing. It's hard to get up in front of people and sing, and like that's the first big step, and you have to do it, and to have these amazing teachers around that they have here to help them and guide them musically and in terms of their performance and what the songs mean and lyric interpretation. It's huge, and then for all of that to be in this gorgeous facility, and at the end of it to have the chance to get up on this beautiful stage in this huge auditorium. I mean, those chances don't always come around, and so to be able to do that in age 14, 15, 16, 17, I mean, it's huge. That's great, and that kind of music, the sort of what we think of as the classic Great American Songbook, which I believe would be anything Gershwin and before, is not studied as much as it ought to be, and it's such an integral part of the music that everyone listens to today. I mean, those composers influenced the composers that came after and those who came after them, and so we hear them on the radio right now and on Broadway right now, even if we don't necessarily always put it together. But even in the case of Beautiful, you have Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil, who wrote on Broadway with Lieber and Stoller, and that's exactly the kind of bridge that I mean, that the kind of bridge that exists between sort of standards and pop and rock music and 40s, 50s, 60s and now. And all of that music is all connected, so to be able to have a place where young people can come and learn and really explore that kind of music is critical.
Well, I didn't have any expectations. I knew that, I was hoping that I was going to learn a lot, and I definitely did. I think I learned more in that 1 week than I have in my whole life about music in general, not just the American Songbook music. I learned about technique, how to use my body, stage presence. It was the best learning experience of my life.
We're both teachers, by the way, so one of the things that we have observed and noticed and are so enthusiastic about is the high quality of the level of instruction and the thoughtfulness in putting this experience together, in thinking in terms of stage presence, musicianship, vocal training, vocal health, all of the things that go into making a great performer. And so as a teacher, we see this kind of multi-layered learning experience. It's fantastic. I don't know how it could be designed any better. The students are well cared for. They're treated like kings and queens. They have lots to do. They're very busy. They're very occupied for the whole week. It just couldn't be a better experience. It's wonderful.
I would also add that if that child, this parent is not sure if this is a good thing or not, or the right thing, if their child is interested in this art form or musical theater or some other performance form, it doesn't matter that this is geared to just the Great American Songbook, because they will learn life lessons for this week, in this experience. So I would say absolutely, without question, send your child if they have the opportunity.
The genre of the Great American Songbook was kind of new to our daughter. And this experience has opened her up to this whole big collection of great American music that she might have encountered a little bit of it through musical theater, but it is so much more vast now, and I think she'll treasure it for the rest of her life.
Anything else that I didn't ask you that you would like to say?
Thank you.
Go ahead.
I'll cry, so I can't. I know, I teared up watching this performance today, because it's so strong and so real. It's just great.
That's why, darling, it's incredible.